This is take two, y'all. Hopefully this one works this time, child. But yeah. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Um, let's see what's happening. Drew and what's his name, Ralph? I think her husband. Um, you know, cute couple. But Ralph is very, very, very problematic. Ooh, allergies acting up today. I can barely smell it, but I smell a cookout. Somebody cooking out outside. Let me ask them if they have they wouldn't mind giving their neighbor a plate. I don't talk to nobody over here, so that'll be a little difficult. But it smells delightful. I want some cookout food. Y'all want some cookout food? Child, I want some cookout food, child. But anyway, so Drew and her husband Ralph, they are sending away flowers, for Ralph's father who passed away. God rest his soul. And they're kind of coming together and everything. And hopefully their relationship gets back on the right track, or whatever track is right for them. I think they're going to be fine for a while, then the same mess going to start back. So I mean, yeah. But Drew got a new wig. Y'all saw Drew New's wig? Drew New's wig. Y'all saw Drew New wig? Drew got a new wig. I like it. It's blonde. It looks healthy. It's thick. Nice edges there. It's just a nice wig that Drew got. I think Drew is a lovely girl. And, I really, I don't know. I like her personality. She's really cool and spunky and fun, but she's nice and down to earth and all that at the same time. Unlike that LaToya, will not forever be on that show. I don't understand why they keep showing LaToya more than they are showing Drew. And Drew is actually a peach holder. So that's what's crazy to me. So yeah, I don't know. What else is going on? So Candy, she wanted to get the girls together. She wanted to have a Candy's creations, Candy's toys, Candy's canes, Candy's cakes. Basically, she getting together good fella baskets for the people, which is very nice and very sweet. That Candace is doing that. So good for her. We'll get to that a little bit later. Candy also had a scene where she was sitting down getting her hair and makeup done, and she started talking about Block again, which is Riley's daddy, who ain't never did nothing for her. And Riley's off to college, on the way to college, at college, and Riley had made a comment talking about it's time for him to start to pay child support, whatever. Now look, I don't have any kids, but I know just from an outsider looking in, I know of a couple of people, one or two in my family actually, who did not pay child support for their kid or kids when they were younger, but now as an adult they had to end up paying all that back pay. So I do know that is a thing. But in this situation, I don't know how this is going to work out in Candy's favor, because Candy is a multi-million heiress. And now, I don't know how the court system works in terms of that. I don't know if any of that will matter. But, I mean, she's on television. Candy got wads and wads of money. I don't know. I think that Candy made a comment, if I can remember correctly. Candy made a comment years ago saying that I don't need you. I can take care of my child, whatever. So, I don't know if that would that affect anything or what. But what she's talking about in general, she's absolutely correct. She did not make Riley on her own, and he should take care of his responsibilities. Hello, duh. But Candy expecting a large sum of money, I don't think that that's going to happen. I don't know. Y'all in the comment section, tell me if y'all dealt with that situation. How is all that handled and stuff? Do y'all think that Block could possibly pay some back pay from when he did not pay when Riley was a little girl? So I don't know. It's very interesting. But I mean, I don't know why this is a storyline again. I mean, we should have handled that whole block storyline when the block thing first started. Was a storyline a couple seasons ago, but now we're back on this with the block. So I don't know. I think block and cube and circle and square and triangle and all of them need to get together and get off my screen, please. Okay, what else is going on? Cynthia had a conversation with Mike about her mom, and her mom does not want her dad um, at her funeral. I mean, her wedding. Is it a funeral? At her wedding, which is just silly, 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 silly to me. Um, your relationship with your husband is different than your child's relationship with her father. And I don't understand how people cannot see that. I do understand there's a lot of feelings involved. Allegedly, there was some domestic violence issues going on back then. With the parents, Cynthia's parents, and Cynthia's mom has every right to feel however she wants to feel. And only she knows what she went through with that man. But at the same time, Cynthia did not have that same experience with her father, and so you just have to somehow find a way to take yourself and your own personal feelings out of it, and let your daughter handle her wedding how she wants to handle it, and whoever she wants to invite. I mean, you ain't got to talk to the man; just walk off from him. I ignore people all the time. Can't you do the same, Miss Cynthia, Mama? Lovely woman. She met up with Noelle a little later on in the episode. Noelle looks just like her and Leon. Pretty girl, but she just doesn't have the height. Both Leon and Cynthia are tall and Noelle's short, so it's interesting how that happens sometimes. You just never know what you're gonna get, child. Pretty girl. So anyway, she's being young in the car, taking selfies and stuff, doing her thing with her ponytail. And they goes over to see the auntie's house, and Mallory's there. Mallory and her hips that ate up all the food. Mallory and her hips that ate up the yams, the chicken, the turkey, the green bean, tomatoes, the rolls, everything, potato salad. Mallory that ate up everything. Mallory and her hips that ate up everything. So she get over there and they're talking, and the mom, she's feeling some kind of way about it. She says she's gonna have her mask on. She's not gonna talk to him, and Noelle, Cynthia's daughter, was actually on the grandmother's side, her grandmother's side, Cynthia's mom side, saying that she literally asks us for nothing, and all she wants is just for us not to invite him to the wedding. And basically asking Cynthia to grant her that wish. Noelle is very close to her grandmother. I'm assuming when Cynthia was off being a model or off on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Noelle was probably with her grandmother a lot. So, since childhood, they developed a close relationship. And she's basically telling her mom to honor her grandmother's wishes. And Cynthia was just like, I take that into accountability. I don't know, Cynthia. This is also the same woman, along with your sister. This is also the same woman that hid your marriage certificate when you was getting ready to marry Peter. Okay, so I mean, But I guess, honor thy mother, thy father. That's what they say. And also Cynthia just kind of feels guilty. She feels like her mom gave up her life for her. Before she had her brother and her sister, so she feels like she owes her mom, and I completely understand and can relate to that feeling. But you're already here, you're already born, you half a century years old. It does get to a point where it's just like, okay, I don't owe you nothing no more. Like I feel like I've paid my dues at this point. I didn't give you houses and cars. I'm assuming houses, cars, paid bills. All this stuff that I didn't give you throughout the years. I think I done owed you back 10 times. I done paid you back 10 times and then some. And You know, I don't know how many times I gotta say thank you for having me, but I mean, thank you. Can I get my life back now? But I know this easier said than done, child. Mothers are sacred. Fathers are too. You know, especially if your father's all that you have. A lot of people love their daddy. I love my daddy, but you know, it's just a different. When it comes to your mom, it's just that protection thing. You know, I don't know. But you know, we'll see, child. Um, child, y'all hear what Mike, Cynthia's fiance, told Todd? Said that he could care less what Portia wanted because Portia didn't want Dennis the Menace at the wedding. He said, "Look, Dennis, my friend, I could care less what long haired Portia has to say. I don't care. He gonna be there. Portia don't want Dennis at the wedding because of the things that they went through recently, and they're no longer together as a couple. And she's gonna start hooping and hollering and crying, saying this is supposed to be me and Dennis, and blah 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 blah. Portia, only you in your head thought that it was gonna be you and Dennis. Nobody else thought that it was gonna be you and Dennis making it to the altar. Only you thought that. Bless your heart. And so she was just like, him being there would just annoy her and stuff. But I'm just like, well, the same advice I'm giving to Cynthia's mama, ignore that man. It's the same advice I'm gonna give you, Portia. You ain't gotta talk to him. Oh, but you keep accepting them gifts though that he keep giving you. All them expensive bags he keep buying you. You keep taking them, but you don't want to see the man. You don't want the man at the wedding. Portia, please give me my purses back then. Since you don't want to see me out and about with your circle of friends that I just so happen to be friends with too, give me my purses back then. Hello? An eye for an eye. But she ain't gonna get them purses back, is she? Low key, they say it's her money that he buying the purses with. But it's alleged. Y'all don't put that out there now. Okay, let me see. So, we get the Candy's cakes, Candy's little good fella basket situation. It was nice, helping single mothers and stuff. It was really cool. Seeing Candy give back, Tanya was there doing cartwheels. Portia came with her red wig. Kenya came instantly throwing shots at Portia, which is what she loves to do, because what else is she going to do, y'all, for real? They was talking, going back and forth. It was... regular Portia and Kenya banter, any little thing. Portia don't even have to be talking to her. Kenya just... So, they decided to, all the girls sat down and, they wanted to, go on a possible trip. Well, actually, this was, Kenya's idea. Kenya and LaToya's planning the trip together. Half of them don't want to go. I probably actually wouldn't have went, but they probably have to go, because of contracts. But Portia and Marla rolling her eyes, talking about this something me and LaToya's planning. It's so interesting how Kenya has embraced LaToya completely, but have pushed Drew off to the side. She don't even want to get to know Drew, which is ugly because you met them at the same time, I'm assuming. So how could you be so for one and for the other when you really don't know LaToya? Really? But you won't even give Drew a chance. Child, that Kenya. But, so yeah, they was talking, they was deciding where to go and what to do and all that kind of stuff. And, she decided, Kenya, she was like, well, let's go down to South Carolina. So they're coming down here to my park, child, South Carolina. I wish they would have told me where they was. I would have rolled up on them, child, please. I ain't that pressed. I only want to see half of them, to be honest. I can see the rest of them in like a distance and just like wave at them. But yeah, child, so they coming down to South Carolina. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be real interesting. And apparently the blogs have been saying that Latoya and Kenya are now, scissor sisters. And, apparently they hooked up at one point and stuff. And I don't. Okay. Whatever. And, we know the whole thing with the stripper gate and everything with Portia and Tanya. So I mean, we're gonna see what it gives. We're gonna see if it's interesting enough. I doubt it, but we're gonna see, child. Does. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at this Kingsworld on Instagram and Twitter. At this Kingsworld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal, and as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.